Yo, what's good, YouTube world? It's another episode of Just My Opinion.
Back at you again.
And it's your boy Beezy here.
Well, Beezy, what up? How you doing, man?
How you doing, Young Dodge? You know, we got my man LV here today, too.
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all?
Back at it again for another one, huh?
Yeah, chilling, hanging, and
You
maintaining.
getting addicted or something, huh? I gotta watch you, nigga.
Yeah,
Loving this shit. Loving this shit.
Obediently.
My nigga able to come here and get some shit off his chest.
Nah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, man. But today, man, I wanted to talk about, man, the Dino. You know what I mean? A big discussion right here with this. You know what I mean? Dino, as in like, just talent being out here. Like,
Yeah.
Like, why do you feel that the Dino don't get the shine that other cities, other towns do? You know what I mean? Like, let it be like from artists, let it be musically, hair techs, nail techs, you know, barbers. You feel me? Like DJs,
Everybody.
athletes. You know what I mean? Like all these things. Like it's a lot of motherfuckers that do a lot of things that other motherfuckers do in these other towns and shit. You know what I mean? Content creators, all this shit. You know what I mean? Why do you think that us being from the Dino, you know what I mean, not seeing other people from the Dino out there, you know what I mean, with they shine? What do you think that is?
Just off the rip, because we not a city close to the water. You know what I mean? Right off the water. Yeah. If you look at it, all the cities that are quote unquote cracking and got people coming out of them, they're usually close to the water. Yeah. So that's number one. You know, there's really no city inside the country per se that's really cracking. Maybe Atlanta. I'm not too sure if I don't think that's on the water, right?
No.
But other than that, look at even New Orleans. That's off the water and shit. You know what I mean? Houston. Yeah. You know, they got ports and shit in Houston, you know. Michigan up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? New York, of course. Yeah. You know, Miami, you know, LA.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's one of the reasons. But
look, okay, take this for instance. You got, for music, Hit Boy, producer, from the toe, right?
Yeah.
For me, Sean. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got these other people from even from cities like outside of us.
Just like right next door.
Right next door type. You feel me? Yeah. Shine. Like, you know what I mean? You got certain like content creators and shit that's like in Riverside, Moreno Valley and shit. You know, shout out to them. But it's motherfuckers that's in the Dino that probably do the same thing that just ain't got the same shine as them.
Another reason why is because we don't have much tourist attraction. I mean, I've never heard anybody say, hey, let me go on vacation and go to San Bernardino. I ain't never heard nobody say that. But they always be like, oh, let's go hit LA because LA got all the main tourist attractions, like those other major metropolises that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you think about San Bernardino, what you think about is like, man, the first thing people come to mind is, oh, there ain't shit to do out there. Y'all ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So having that nothing mentality, you ain't got nothing to do mentality comes into play when it's like, damn, like if I know I can go to LA, go get something to eat, go hit this, that, and the third. But if I go to San Bernardino, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because they drain all the resource out of San Bernardino. So literally, like we were at square one, and below that, we're really at zero.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it is. I think the stigma of unfortunately being the poorest city has something to do with it too.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I think, you know, people glorify the wrong shit about it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everybody just know the crazy shit that niggas already been through though. So that's why niggas don't need to talk about it because we know.
Yeah.
We live here.
Yeah.
So like, even from when we was younger, bro, like just certain colleges wasn't really at our schools like that and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Cal State, but how many?
I'm saying other colleges even visiting. We got some hella talent in this motherfucker all around sports.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Ain't no super like how they got it now. You see how now?
No, yeah.
See, now they got colleges going over there. See, but it was like that fucking 15 years ago.
No, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about like with like Royal, Purdue, Cajon, just these inner Dino schools. Period has had dumbass talent all
Even
around.
though we beat the shit out of all the other Dino schools, we got to keep it a buck.
Shout out Cajon.
Hey, check the records for when niggas
Okay,
was
but
there.
look,
Okay, that's another.
Look, how do you think people from the Dino get they shine? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how is it that
in the negative light? That's how niggas get
so
they shine.
So you
out
feel
here.
like the only way that the Dino's able to get somebody from the Dino is able to get on is it's gonna have to be negatively.
I think look at how just look how even when LA cracked off and how they city started cracking off in the industry and shit like that. Started with negative shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Look at Chicago, started with negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Every place that kind of cracks off starts with negative shit, and thus, when it's opening and flooding, you know, positive people sneak through the cracks and get shown too.
Yeah.
But it's fucked up that the negative shit's got to get people's attention to even pay attention. That's what it is too. It's just a crazy way of like, you know how it is, the climate of how it is now. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
I feel that. It just sucks because, like I said, man, it's so many people that's doing the same shit LA is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Houston, Atlanta, and we don't
It's
get
probably
that
gonna
same
take
life.
It's probably gonna take a nigga out here that really be rapping and doing crazy shit.
But niggas really be rapping. Niggas really be doing art. Niggas
even
really
going
be
across
doing
the country and like get into it with like other big time rap niggas and shit like that. That's probably what's gonna get niggas to start paying attention.
So you said niggas
fucked up because that's how the industry and just shit is.
Okay,
so you
said somebody gotta be like
young niggas' head so they could keep going with this shit.
Okay, so you said somebody gotta be like how 6ix9ine was.
Not 6ix9ine, like an NBA young boy type of nigga, or
Blinky on the arms.
You know what I mean? But really do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like young niggas do it. Like that's what they looking for right now. That's the climate of the shit.
People are attracted.
That's fucked up. Yeah, that's the craziest. That's some crazy sick shit.
Because
when you think about it.
Because we are more than just that.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like.
They try to keep.
We are,
it's
like
sure.
I said, like we got that. We have that poor. Like people have poverty-stricken mentalities.
Yeah.
And even like niggas out here don't, like you said, was saying earlier before we started talking on here, like niggas from the Dino don't fuck with niggas from the Dino. You know what I'm saying? So with that poverty-stricken mentality, it's like, how can you expect everybody else to respect us if we don't respect us?
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like once niggas stop trying to be like the crabs in the barrel mentality, no disrespect to anybody that's cripping out there. But once we get past that, then you know, then we'll start to flourish. But we have to respect our own. We have to upbring it. Because like when you look at other demographics, like niggas from Atlanta, I seen this depiction online a while ago. It was like rappers from Atlanta versus rappers from LA. You see like the rappers in Atlanta pushing each other up, trying to uplift each other, trying to bring each other to the top because we all want to eat, we all trying to win. But then you see rappers from LA,
or even just California in general,
pulling each other down by their ankle bones and by their necks.
Do you think that's just the nature of the state though? Because kind of always been. You know what I mean? Now social media has seen like how really motherfuckers get down in California. Like it really be some cutthroat shit.
I want to say
niggas,
yes.
But that's always been how it is. That was the nature of the land before we got here. Before a lot of us got here.
I want to say yes, but I can't say yeah because when you look at niggas from Northern California, they don't do that shit.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
See, but
that way, when you bring that up, that's
okay.
True, bro.
So look, is it because do you
true.
think maybe because we're closer to like the desert along the lines of Arizona and Texas, and we adopted this like, same type of shit they got? Because at one point California was like Texas with the open carry and
yeah.
Fuck no, Southern California is its own
entity.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about before. I'm talking about before because they was just like with the guns and shit. You know, they changed their whole get down. It was more like
but I'm saying ain't nobody like Southern California. Because Northern California ain't like Southern California. Arizona damn show ain't like Southern California.
We have our own culture out here.
Yes.
Yeah, we
like it's
definitely have
like
our own culture.
nigga, when I went to school in Oklahoma, bro, it was Northern California niggas there and it was us there.
The Southern California.
You feel me? And niggas said that they fuck with us more because of how we was. Our culture, all our shit it's just different. We do shit differently.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I got another nigga from another spot. He was in Cleveland. He say California niggas is be the more aggressive niggas. Southern California niggas for sure.
Yeah, we can be more aggressive. We could be, but that's only I feel like after you push us. You know what I mean? If you push me to that, if you want me to get like that, I'll get like that.
You say I ain't gonna kill it, but don't push me.
Yeah,
but why
for
is
real.
it like that though? Because of the nature of the land, right?
Well,
that's how
we all
that's
part of our
just,
environment.
you know?
Yeah, that's true. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, the product of our environment for sure. But it's just, you know what I mean? You're not gonna let a motherfucker try you.
Yeah, that's true. like you can only go so far with it.
Especially if you not at home and you in a whole different state, you're not gonna let a motherfucker try you. You're not.
Yeah.
So if you gotta run that little nigga know I'm not the one to be fucked with. I'm gonna run them heads, little nigga know.
Because I was hooping in some projects, right, in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I'm out there hooping.
There we go.
But it was cool, homie. Like, it's crazy the vibe out there. I got out there with blacks. It's like brothers type shit.
Oh, really?
Way different than out here.
It's way different.
But they still got their projects and they bullshit too, though.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But out here, a random black nigga look at you, he gonna probably say where you from type shit. Out there,
they
was
gonna
getting no shit like
they
that.
gonna press the line for show out here, yeah.
But anyway, nigga was hooping in there. They think niggas low key is like beachy and kind of like laid back and shit.
That's what they always think that when you go out of
Nigga
town,
was in there playing hard on them niggas, playing balling and shit, like going up hard, you know what I mean, all type of shit, finishing laser shit. It's like, yeah, that California nigga, he play hard, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I heard the conversations like, yeah, they think niggas just beach boys and shit.
Yeah,
that shows how niggas really be playing.
They think even dark skinned niggas like me is
I
candy.
think finna go out there
Not
crazy.
even that. They just think that we all proper. You feel me? Like we don't really be out there hooping like that. Like we all just Hollywood TV.
That's
That's
what's
the shit
crazy.
we don't fuck with. That's the shit we don't fuck with.
You know what's crazy? Even like I was talking.
It's an insult to be called
I
Hollywood
was-
out here.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. I was on it kind of like off subject a little bit, but I was talking to this chick on Tag, right? And the first thing she said, bro, she was like, "Yeah, you sound like you're white." I was like, "Why?" Because I speak properly, because I actually use diction, so I sound like I'm white. And then I asked her, I was like, "So where is you from?" She was like, "I'm from Kentucky." I was like, "Oh, that explains it."
Yeah, they not.
Kentucky. Hey, I done been in Kentucky, man.
Yeah.
That shit is oh man, that shit is a whole different world.
I bet.
That shit was crazy.
Bro, I've been to Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a whole different world. Like
I've been there too. Like I said, niggas didn't stop in Oklahoma.
yeah, Oklahoma.
You know what I'm saying?
It's man.
North Texas and go through Oklahoma, niggas did not stop.
Yeah. I went to school out there, HBC, dog. Like that shit was cool. It was different. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But I'll never go back.
Right.
Never go back. Bro.
Like not even visit.
Hell no, ain't shit in Oklahoma.
That shit was just flat.
That shit was flat.
Damn.
Absolutely nothing. Just fucking miles and miles of flatness.
Like
Grass.
like Kansas.
Shit's low key depressing.
Hey nigga, I was cause I was in Kansas and just having a little tornado. I was like, huh. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Oklahoma be having
Damn,
tornadoes.
nigga, they had a tornado out here not too long ago in Montebello, though.
Hey, but nah, that shit was crazy when I seen it. I was like, wow, and we're driving towards this. I'm like, hey, bro, you don't want to like maybe turn around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm straight on
But
that,
it was
bro.
cool because everybody was just driving. Everybody was cool. I guess it was just like a regular one,
Yeah.
like a normal, like, and they have it like kind of under control. But nigga, I'm from California. Nigga, what the fuck is that?
I'm about to look. Here we go. Look.
What the fuck is that?
If you in a town like that, in Kansas, Oklahoma, whatever, nigga, in a tornado coming, nigga, what's the first thing you gonna do? Like really, like
Shit
nigga,
you can do. Really? Because a
Tornado
tornado.
don't turn around.
Yeah, I mean.
you trying to outride you hopping in the whip trying to outrun it?
You can't outrun no F5. Like, come on, my boy. Like,
nigga, oh, bro, I'm praying. That's all a nigga can do, bro. I'm in the whip, like, please.
Hey, because look,
oh God, no.
Nigga was in Colorado, driving in Colorado, niggas going up the Rocky Mountains. I'm like, we going towards that. We're driving up that.
Yeah, see, you know.
I'm like, man, we driving up it for like an hour. We driving up.
Yeah, like incline, 4-wheel drive mandatory.
Ooh, nah.
Coming down.
Snow chain mandatory.
Yeah,
look,
in the summertime.
Coming down, no lights up. I mean, just a little bit, just. Man, I don't even remember no lights.
Headlights, ain't no lights up there.
All I remember is the reflectors from the street off the lanes and shit. Just like the one lane. That shit was like this the whole time.
Scary.
I'm like this on the wheel.
Like you on Lombard Street or some shit.
That right there.
But I'm whipping though.
That's why I had to get up out of Oklahoma, man. I'm not fucking with none of that tornado
down
shit.
the Colorado Rockies.
I'm straight. I'm not fucking with no tornadoes.
No Texas twisters and none of that. No.
I'm cool with earthquakes.
Yeah. Because I mean, we adapted to. We used to this shit.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a little shaking.
Yeah. What if a crazy ass one happened though? Shit really starts.
Talking about like splitting open and
man, that shit would be crazy.
Oh man, shit. I mean, that's what they say it's gonna
California
happen.
just really break off into its own island like Hawaii or something like that.
That's what they said is really supposed to happen.
Well, shit, nigga, you better be praying because we on the fault line.
yeah, nigga. Well, shit, I'm a real Californian nigga.
You better pick a side.
You better hope you on the other side.
That's why it's so fucking expensive out here because everybody probably know that's what's finna happen. We're finna move up out here. If it happens, we gonna be on the island.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Beachfront property in San Bernardino.
Would you like to live in like Hawaii, like your shit, just a little island?
Shit, I used to live in Hawaii. That shit was
like. How would you think that? How would that change? You think the economy?
The economy, nigga.
Everything. How would everything change? Like you think?
First, the economy has to get rebuilt because you're talking about like major destruction. We're talking about like people. Not only losing their lives, losing their homes, losing resources, losing water, losing food, all of that. So first we got to build that, and then we can worry about the structure. Man.
But what about the people who wasn't on the fault line? They good. They house is good. They
no. They power down too though. they power down too though.
Yeah, the power shit is out here. But they still got their car, they house.
Yeah, nigga. Not to mention like the plumbing might be down, so niggas take fresh when like you know what I mean, like. You can't even flush the toilet because the water line is busted. Everything's fucked up, nigga. But yeah, they made it. They made it. Like, yeah.
Nigga, California become its own country. What we talking about?
Yeah, because I think the economy up there is like the third or fourth, I think, and it had countries in.
Bro, we have everything we need to survive.
Yeah. People come to California because literally in California you can do everything.
Dude, there's every element here too.
Yeah. There's the snow, there's the desert, there's the beach, there's the forest. You know what I'm saying?
Anything you want to do, anything you can imagine.
Shout out to my man T.I. when he said, you can have whatever you like.
Man,
right here, nigga. No cap.
Anything and everything you can imagine of doing, of wanting to do, you can do that shit right here.
Yeah. You really ain't got to leave if you don't want to.
Nah.
I feel like
California is the fourth biggest economy in the world.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll be all right.
So who's number 1, 2, and 3 then?
Damn, we fucking number 4 in the world. That's crazy.
Yeah, nigga, look how many rich niggas live out here, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Number 1 is the capital, Washington, D.C.
I believe that.
Yeah.
China, Beijing. Japan, Tokyo.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, because when I lived in Japan, bro,
I thought you said we was number 4, motherfucker. They said Germany number 4.
Yeah, you saw what I said.
Maybe like state-wise.
Yeah, maybe statewide.
No, because it's in the world. Look, 4th biggest economy in the world. California values and entrepreneur spirit have powered this ascent to becoming the 4th biggest economy in the world.
Yo, what I gotta mention definitely though.
Shit, that nigga be putting in work. I fuck with that nigga.
That's crazy, though. Like you said, niggas will be alright.
Yeah. I mean,
Like you said, niggas is entrepreneur, right? Niggas figure something out on that island.
For sure.
Nigga be out
Over
there.
the years.
Bro, when I lived in Hawaii, bro, I felt like I was on Gilligan's Island, bro. And literally, not to even be funny, but that's where they filmed it, right outside of the base that I was stationed at.
But yeah, but my fault for cutting in. But going back to the Dino though, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, what you think? Like I said, what you think is gotta change for it to.
Man, what do I think gotta change, man? I think it's just really just the support level. You know what I mean? Just the inner support level. Cause like as much as people say LA don't support their own, LA really do.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean? Like if somebody is own, they'll
Like Nipsey.
Yeah.
See.
You know what I'm saying? Independent people are on like people you don't even know about. You know what I mean? They support. You know what I mean? Even
their
like
own homies support probably harder than their own homies out here. That's what it is. Like your own homies don't support you.
Exactly.
They homies support them hard.
So when you gotta grab so much support from people outside, I mean now you gotta go outside your city. You know what I mean? You gotta go to LA. You gotta go to Atlanta. You gotta go to Houston. You gotta make your name more known out there before people start fucking with you here. So people be like, oh damn, that nigga out there in Houston. Oh damn, she out there in Atlanta. Like, oh she doing all that. I didn't even know she was doing all that. But you did know. But you just never wanted to go over there and see. You'd rather go fuck with somebody in LA or fuck with somebody in San Diego or fuck with somebody out in fucking, wherever else, you know what I mean? Instead of going for where you at, you know what I mean? And I feel like especially when it comes to the Dino, it's like a lot of people don't support inner Dino shit. You know what I mean?
We get the same. We get the same treatment as like places like Bakersfield, because Bakersfield like
the outskirts.
Like it's like people don't really stop. Man, people don't even stop in Bakersfield. We just keep pushing right through. People barely stop in fucking Fresno.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. It's like people don't stop here, but as the motherfuckers that are here, you know what I mean. You would think it would be more inclined to fuck with the people that's here. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I've been guilty of this myself. You feel me? If it's been somebody, maybe the homie fucking had like a hat business, shirt business or something. I probably didn't go, you know what I mean, support by buying a t-shirt or something like that, not knowing I could have, you feel me, but I went to the store and went to go spend $120, you know what I mean, $100, $200 shopping and brought a couple shirts and shit, you know what I mean, but I could have fucked around and spit, a little bit of that money that I brought and went to go support this nigga and then shouted the nigga out. Why didn't I do that? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm thinking about supporting somebody else shit, posting a picture with motherfucking the Louis shirt, the whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever shirt I got on, you feel me? Whatever I brought that, it could have been one of the homie shit, and I could have been building that nigga up at the same time that I'm looking good in my shirt and shit. And it's like I said, I've been guilty of that shit.
So he's to the point where he's a designer.
Exactly. He's already a designer in his own nature.
So you could get him that your presence could get him that deal too.
Exactly.
Or just even.
And then not even that. It's like you ain't even gotta do it all the time. When you buying something from somebody, it could be as simple as just, you know what I mean, sharing that nigga shit, being like, oh yeah, like boom, the homie doing this, I know he do that. Let me just share shit every once in a while or some shit. I know I ain't about to buy a shirt. Or I ain't about to buy socks.
But them licensed shares go a long way.
No, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the support of the Dino, we just gotta be more like involved and supporting our own doing, especially when it's things positive. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of people that's doing a lot of things in the Dino. You feel me? And we gonna definitely have them on here.
Right.
You know what I mean? But definitely the Dino needs to be more supportive so that we can have that shine, so we can put on whoever we want to put on. Because when I'm looking out, I'm like, damn, I see all the other cities rising. You know what I mean? They moving forward, but it kind of seems like the Dino is kind of at a standstill.
Shit, I feel like,
and that shit sucks because nigga, we've been seeing this shit since me and Williams been in high school when niggas is actually starting to see shit. But yeah, but I'm saying like, but you actually starting to realize shit in high school. You feel what I'm saying? So like, we've been seeing the same shit going the same way. Nothing's been inclining. Everything is staying the same, bro. So
yeah, we need to honestly do that because like when you look at like people like let's say like a No Limit Records, fucking Cash Money, Swisher House, all them niggas, they brought each other, like they brought the people from in their circle up. You know what I'm saying? And we need to have the same mentality instead of that poison mentality. Like, man, fuck that nigga. He from what's the word cool anyway. Like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It be a lot of that. You know, a nigga don't want to see. No, I'm not gonna say nigga. I'm just saying certain people don't want to see somebody else on because it maybe they're doing the same thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
So it's like, man,
they automatically look at it as competition.
Exactly, but competition is good because it makes you better.
Some people didn't go through it as youngins, like how we went through competition and learn how to channel shit a different way and know how to keep it on a certain level. A lot of niggas take that shit personal. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I mean? As some, niggas all got to take accountability, right? That's all it is. Like, niggas gotta take kind of like, man, come on. Is it that serious?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say you gotta be able to look at somebody, even if they doing the same thing as you. You know, like, well, shit, they making the city look better because that's bringing more people over here.
I would get inspired. Me personally, I get inspired when
that's what I'm saying.
Seeing that type of shit gets me inspired and make me want to go harder. See, I take it a different way.
Yeah,
that's how you motivation.
And that's what
like,
you should
that
see.
That do it, I can do it too.
Some shit like that. I see it do it.
This is the thing about it, and
I've seen the process.
And I don't think a lot of people understand this, and they probably don't look at this and realize this. It's enough money to go around, and whatever the fuck you doing. So if I'm doing the podcast and somebody else is doing the podcast, it's enough room for us to all be able to be in the same field. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's the same corporations. Yeah. You know, it's different corporations that sell the same products and shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just the competition level to make them better. But nigga, I'm still gonna go buy from this. I'm still gonna buy from here, whatever. You know, I'm gonna switch it up whenever. It's just when you got more things in your city to do, people gonna stop. And why is it more things in the city? Because people are sharing things. People are actually going there. Like I said, more people would rather go other places to do their business or
that's true.
Or try right here at home.
Instead of finding something here. And like I said, there's a lot of people that be doing a lot of things that other people is doing in these other cities.
Yeah, that's true. Right here at home, but don't nobody want to fuck with what's right here at home.
Because it's like, it's a Dino.
This nigga's trying to get over.
It's a Dino. This nigga already know how the Dino niggas are. Like, man,
in all actuality, be like that nigga said, everybody eats beef.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Exactly.
Look at this. Look at this right here, too. I just cut this in, I just seen this.
Yeah.
It says California Air Resources Board approved a rule banning the use of locomotive engines more than 23 years old by 2030 and increasing the use of zero-emission technology to transport freight from ports throughout rail yards.
And that's why they building that line, right?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That's why they was building that railroad line.
Oh, okay.
That's why they what is this street is that Mount Vernon? Mm-hmm. Remember how I used to have the bridge? Mm-hmm. They broke all that shit down, and I think they opened up more track.
Oh, you mean over by where Santa Fe is at?
Yeah. They broke that down, opened up more train lines. That's probably so they can bring in more product and stuff through and from.
Oh man, put on the glasses and shit.
But yeah, man, we gotta be more supportive in our city in order for our city to be uplifted.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that's dealing with the people inside of the city. That's the only way you're gonna be able to uplift the city is dealing with the people inside of the city. You know what I mean? Making sure that fucking the businesses are actually prospering so that they stay open. You know what I mean? So that other people want to fuck around and come.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So motherfuckers actually want to fuck with your city.
I feel like where we kind of fucked up out here is when they, what my dad was telling me, is when they took Kaiser Steel away, and it was another one. I forgot what else it was, but when they started and they closed down the base out here. Once they started, once they did those three entities, that's what we went dry.
Yeah.
You know
that's what I'm saying. Last time, 1977, and after that, it was a wrap.
Man, no, that was in the 80s, bro.
That's what I'm saying. After that, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Because that's the last time 1977 All-American City until what it is now.
Yeah, it depleted the economy. Yeah, for sure.
Like you said, when the base closed down, that's what I hear too.
Yeah.
All the history I done got on the city so far goes back to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true because like when you look at it, like there's already nothing to do out here, and then nobody's coming out here. We ain't got nothing to do but get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So what do niggas do? They get in trouble. Like that's it. You know.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you know, things make a turnaround. You know, because everything goes full circle, and I believe that we're gonna get to the point where it's gonna come back to us again. You know, it just seems like right now it's not it because ain't no jobs everywhere. But I'm starting to see a lot of these warehouses are opening up. You know what I'm saying? They're providing more jobs like Amazon and shit like that.
Amazon just took over everything.
Yeah,
straight conglomerate corporation.
Yeah, I'm like, but you know, it's
they the reason why the base even opened back up.
Man, now they got now they got flights going out of San Bernardino to the Bay and to Vegas and to fucking
The East Coast.
No, the East Coast too.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that must be new because the last thing I heard they was only flying to like Utah.
No, they still go to the East Coast now.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I know you wanted to touch on something today though too, Dawson. What you was talking about earlier, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, homie, what's up with using my government last name before that like that, man?
Oh shit.
Yeah, you gotta say your first name?
That's my last.
Exactly. Anybody can be that. It's a motherfucking million, them motherfuckers.
It just seems like a nigga, I owe money. You got Obama right behind you.
This motherfucker, I said you first, middle, last, motherfucking second last name.
You feel like Obama leaning. Look at him. Like,
you know how many? You look up that last name. It's probably a million motherfuckers plus with that name. You better go find your slave master then.
Yeah. I'm still
looking at that original name.
Yeah, I'm still looking for my master right now.
Oh, me,
I'm trying to get my 40 acres and a mule.
You feel me? I did my reparations. I know for sure.
Oh.
Bell ain't my original family last name.
Well, which reminds me, that's another thing that we should talk about. Reparations.
We talked about that on here.
What?
Yeah, like a few podcasts, right?
Yeah, man, go check us out, man.
Hold up, nigga.
Check us out, man. You better go check them episodes, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the files.
Nigga.
But yeah, no, that's for real, bro. I don't know.
But what's up, man? So real quick, what's up?
I hope we do get that though. The reparations though. Because
Do you think we're gonna get that? I know you want to, but what you thinking?
I think as soon as they hit it, as soon as we get reparations, it's gonna turn around and hit us with tax. That's what I really think is gonna happen.
I think once the dollar keeps kind of going lower and lower, that's when they'll give it to us.
Yeah, when it, say, it means absolutely nothing. Here's a little bit of monopoly money. Have fun with that. Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's really what I'm thinking. They gonna really get it.
They gonna play.
Yeah, they gonna play us though. That's how I feel like they're not gonna give us ours until the dollar means zero. Or it's because it's so lower. It's low. They said like the peso gonna beat us in a minute. You know what I'm saying? The peso, bro.
That'd be some shit.
You know.
So.
Yeah, go ahead, young dog. Tell us what you're talking about.
Look, USC researchers suggest the government's recent tally on food insecurity in the U.S. may be as much as a third higher than what the USDA is reporting.
Wait, what you mean?
Talking about, look, new reports finds 1 in 4 LA residents go hungry. 1 in every 4.
Put that on screen for them, man. Put that on screen for the viewers.
Yeah. Which is the truth, because it seems like all the food products is going up for no good reason.
So they saying like they overpricing food, or they not tallying how much is actually being sold? Is that what you're saying?
No, they're overpricing.
So they overpricing food.
Yeah.
So it's a reason why my fucking milk. So it doesn't make no sense why my milk is like $5 a gallon.
Nigga, I remember they used to be like people when I lived in Hawaii. People was joking about that shit, and then I was like,
Hawaii already expensive as fuck though.
Yeah, because everything's imported. Yeah. Like, you know. So when you think about that shit happening right here at home in the Dino, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like you really gonna charge me $5 a gallon, and we have food for less? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be food for less, not food for more. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
America is a country rich in food, but more and more people do not have access to proper nutrition. University of Southern California researchers suggest the government's recent tally of food insecurity in the U.S. may be as much as a third higher than the USDA is reporting. Plus, you gotta scroll up. Plus, the starkest difference is felt in Los Angeles County. For parents Matthew Morfin and Delta Keller, the last week of the month is the hardest. Usually, our benefits last us until the third of the month. By then, it makes it very complicated and stressful to provide for our children, said Morfin. One of their 2 youngest daughters has type 1 diabetes and is not being able to provide her with food is dangerous. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. It's just terrible. It's a very big struggle, Keller said. Payments from the state food assistance program, CalFresh, rose during the pandemic.
Yeah, I'm done.
In recent weeks, the program has been drastically cut. At Foothill Unity Center in Pasadena, the need is acute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you see the impact of inflation, food, fuel, and other issues really hitting all families, but especially those who are dealing with limited income, said Michael Flood, CEO of Los Angeles Regional Food Bank.
Yeah.
Clinic Medicine of USC, Kayla De La Hoya, is that De Hoya? Del Hay? Or
De La Haye?
De La Haye.
Sorry if we butchered it. You know.
Yeah, my bad. So Kayla De La Haye said what they saw in last year is that things have gotten worse, a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this thing
No, you good. You good. Yeah,
I'm trying to stop him,
but I was trying to stop. He can't go.
I was like, damn, man, I can read.
Right. It's like this thing in class or something. Pop up.
Yeah, like full posture.
Say, go ahead. I need you to read.
Yeah. I was like, how? Let me read, right? Yeah, I like to read too.
Oh shit. Dibs. Okay, so
yeah.
Niggas ain't got no food, or niggas ain't got no money for food because the prices is too high.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, inflation is on the rise.
So gas is probably by the time June get here, it's probably be like $5.
Niggas ain't gonna want to go nowhere because gas gas is too high.
Those that we can remember, I told you they signed that bill.
Oh yeah,
about the gas, the regulation of gas prices.
So you think 450, 460s was gonna stay?
It's probably gonna be. It's probably gonna have to come down to like 4 something.
You think it'll ever go into the threes?
I think it will.
Nigga, I ain't seen that since I was a kid.
No, it was
it was in the threes. Remember before the pandemic and shit, it was in the threes.
Yeah, it was in the threes, like 368, 388 or some shit.
Definitely was in the threes, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, niggas was going everywhere in that bitch. Everywhere. Vegas and all types
Oh
of shit.
yeah, they gonna press the pedal when it's $3 a gallon.
Man, yeah.
And like 2016, 17, 18.
But inflation gonna do that though. Like, but the food prices, if these niggas is manipulating food prices, that shit's fucked up.
That is.
Yeah, you know they are. They manipulate everything.
There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that motherfuckers need to eat that is expensive. But then if you're upping the price even more to get that shit, it's like, damn, bro. You can already go to the fucking grocery store, nigga, with $100 and walk out of there with like 5 items.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 5 items for $100. Like you can get home and be mad at yourself. Like,
yeah.
And if niggas is fucking with the fucking, you know, the fluctuation of prices in there and it could be lower, then that's fucked up.
That is. That's putting it. That's putting people at a
That's what it
disadvantage.
is. It's all.
That's trying to kill society off because, like that woman said, her daughter has type 1 diabetes. So, with anybody that knows anything about diabetes knows that you have to eat on time. You can't skip no meals because it's a life and death situation.
Yeah.
If your blood sugar drop to a certain, you can go into a diabetic coma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, you know, and raising the food prices is like, it's putting people's lives in the line. Like, all I gotta say is, so if they're gonna raise food prices, are they gonna lower medical coverage? Are they gonna lower the price of medical insurance? Are they gonna, like, is it gonna be easier access to medical facilities? Because at this rate, that's where they're going. Everybody's gonna, it's gonna be a lot of hospitals are full to the point where when shit happened to me, like, let's say, boom, I get in an accident, you know, I gotta wait in this fucking county line at the hospital because now all of these people, they're in the hospital because they're sick from going into diabetic comas, going into diabetic shock, all other ailments that require you to eat on a scheduled timing. You know, now I'm fucked because how bad is your injury? You just got a punctured lung, you got a shot. Okay, take this number away. Because everything else takes precedence, you know. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully the price of food will go down to the point where it'll be, you can live, you can eat, you know what I'm saying? Because they're already fucking our food up anyway. Like, we got GMO, we got the USDA putting glue in our meat, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit. So it's like, what are we left? I mean, honestly, I would recommend people to start growing your own vegetables, growing your own food type shit.
It's just gonna be. You think niggas will do that 20 like to the for real, like not even fuck with the grocery store at all, as in not even eat meat anymore?
I don't think that's it. Nah, niggas gonna eat meat from now until the end of time.
They gonna have to.
That is what's gonna happen. You know, we got carnivorous ways.
Motherfuckers gonna eat meat.
Yeah, but I do think what people will start opening up themselves to the idea of having their own stock. Like, we was rolling down the street, what we see, a bunch of fucking goats. People gonna slay them goats, and not for sacrificial prayer purposes. Them motherfuckers gonna eat. Mm-hmm. Like, them niggas gonna they gonna right, bless it one time and throw a Barbie on the grill. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen.
What kind of crazy shit have y'all ever tried to eat before? Not culturally here. Let's say in the South it's different. You know what I mean?
Like squirrel and
let's
shit
say
like
food like Louisiana. Yeah, shit like that. Duck, whatever.
I've had duck before. Duck is good. It's kind of like It's kind of greasy and stringy.
I had that too.
Yeah, it was kind of greasy and stringy.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever had no crazy.
I've had goat.
Frog legs, stuff, shit like that.
I don't eat frogs.
I never had
I
frog.
never had-
Nah, I will never eat a frog because I used to own frogs when I was a kid, and they're a reptile. but I will eat alligator.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I was about to say I would want to try it. I've seen that shit like cooked. The shit look good.
What frogs?
No, I'm talking about alligator.
Oh, alligator's
I seen it-
fire,
I seen
bro.
it. I seen it like put on like a
Yeah,
barbecue.
yeah,
pig.
nigga, I'll throw a dinosaur on the grill, nigga.
That shit look
Yeah.
juicy,
I'm cap.
tender, like it was falling apart.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Y'all see what type of nigga that ain't gonna eat no damn alligator. Don't
Man,
even say
that's
that
what
you
I'm saying.
would.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Nah, nigga, that gator fire, man. You saute his ass up, he'll taste like filet mignon, my boy. Like, no cap.
I believe it.
I remember flaming.
Yeah, for real. That shit fire. Yeah, but then again, I had an introduction to eating shit like that when I was younger too, because there used to be this Creole restaurant in Riverside when I was a kid, and we used to go there like at least once every 2-3 weeks because it was that fire. Like they had like the gourmet hush puppies and all of that, nigga.
Wait. Are you the type of nigga who eat chitlins?
Fuck no.
Never in my life.
No, I ate. Okay, I'm not gonna cap. When I did eat chitlins. I ate it one time. My aunt cooked it. It was a holiday.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You didn't smell that shit while they was preparing it and said, "Fuck no."
No, she's the only person. Like, cause if I smell some foul shit in the air, some boo boo, then you count LV out, guaranteed.
But you eat that booty.
And nigga, I gotta do what I gotta do.
That's all.
Nah.
This nigga Young Dodgy.
Nah, but seriously, no. The one time my aunt cooked it, she made it where, like, you ever see that one part on Boomerang where when the mom was like, all you had to do was take off the membrane, can you smell it no more, right? I don't know. She must have took out the membrane with both arms. And
I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'm good on that type of shit, bro. That's
but that was the first and last time I ever tried it.
You do know that.
How was that shit for the audience?
It was chewy.
Because I don't know.
Chewy?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it was chewy. Cause
Was it like slimy deep chunks of shit or something like that?
Nah, it wasn't none of that, nigga. She deep washed it. Wasn't no chunks of boo boo, nigga.
Was that going through your mind though? Like, damn, this is like some pig intestines, huh?
Nigga, I didn't want to eat it before I eat it.
Oh, okay.
Then my older
You
sister.
put hot sauce on it?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
I had the motherfucker.
So was it like over rice or something? Like, how do you eat chitlins? I don't even know how you eat chitlins. Like,
Nigga, it's the
it's
same
just-
way you eat chicken. Nigga.
What you mean?
Exactly what I said,
Kind
nigga.
of like layered?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I mean,
I thought it was
shit.
like a soup. I thought that was like juice.
Nah, it wasn't no juice. Oh, no, nigga, you talking about like turtles in a half shell type shit.
I don't know,
Like,
bro.
nah,
I really
ain't
ain't
no shit.
I
Nigga,
know.
you gonna sip on some boo-boo juice? Nigga?
You gonna eat some?
like, come on, man. What? You gotta make it make sense.
Hey, bro. I never even seen like chitlins. Like, I don't even know how.
Nah, you know what? It was just like she cooked them. She seasoned it to hell, and she hot sauce, and that was that. But that was my first and last time with that part of the swine, nigga. I'll tell you that. I was like, after that,
I would have been me too.
Hey, man.
that nigga, I was like, nah.
Hey, man. Hold up, man.
But you gotta realize, some of my people's from the South. That's what they do, man.
That's what I was trying to get to. I done went up in the kitchen one time and seen a whole hog head up in the pot before.
Yeah. Talking about hog head cheese and shit like that, nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, nigga. Like his whole face. Yeah.
We all want that pie.
I want McDonald's.
I want
I
that.
straight was Saturday. I want
You know what's funny? Like right after I ate that shit, I heard that Ludacris song, that one Ludacris song, where my nigga said, "Oink oink pig pig, do it well with the pork. Only sad boy I needs a steak knife and a fork." I was like, nah, I can't do that no more. I'm motherfucking eating pig booty. Nah, nigga, I'm good.
Yeah, you had that shit.
I've never in my life.
I was like,
had
the
that.
brothers in the mosque would not appreciate this right now.
Eating pig
You know what I'm
ass.
saying?
I'm straight on that.
And what's crazy is the Muslims used to be like, they used to slang meat pies, right? When I lived in the town, these niggas used to slang meat pies, had an accident, ran into the homie's wall, the big ass hole in the wall for years, nigga. But all I remember, nigga, these niggas had bean pies all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And then I started walking towards the truck. And one of the brothers, like, you know, the nigga said an incident. He's like, "Hey, brother, let me drop some knowledge on you real quick."
You already know they got the knowledge.
Yeah.
Drop some knowledge.
Oh, man. Ooh.
No cap.
They come at you like that? Like, just come up on you?
Nah, nigga. Well, you talking about that time?
Because, remember the shoe cleaning people in the mall?
Oh, boo. Yeah.
Hey.
Them niggas stay pressed.
Those are the worst niggas ever, bro. You
Bro.
just kind of go into the store. Nigga, you just go in there, bro, just to go in there and grab something real quick. Because you already know how man is when we go into the store, to the malls, period, bro. We already know what the fuck we're going there to get.
Yeah.
And if we are going to
nigga ain't
roam,
hanging out.
that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes.
Nigga, if we are going to roam, it's because we there with a female. You feel me? We ain't there.
Last time niggas I hung out the mall, niggas was like 15.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so that's why we go in there and get
that's
our
what I'm saying.
shit.
We go in there
the
and get
fuck
we gotta
out.
get. So it's like, bro, I'm not going there with my best shoes just to go in there and go grab something real quick for the night or whatever the fuck I'm getting. Bro, these niggas hit you. Hey, bro, I know you need some help with them shoes right there. Like, damn, bro.
And want to clean them for sure. We just
Yeah.
want to clean one.
One, one
Niggas know
but you gotta pay for the other one.
Niggas know that these is the gym shoes. And they gonna want to try to real quick, right? Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm not about to come to the mall for a 15-minute trip. Cause I had already looked at what the fuck I want. I know what store I'm going into.
Yeah.
I already got the damn near the exact cash that I'm about to spend. You feel me? So I can go in there, grab it, get the fuck on out of there. These niggas be pressing. And don't let you walk back and forth. These niggas like, "What's up, bro? I see you came back for another."
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I would hate that job.
These niggas will run up on you. But these niggas is on commission too, so you know what I'm saying? That's why they be pressing so hard.
Yeah, that's why I would hate that job. Because I had to press the nigga. I pressed the wrong one day. Nigga be like, "Nigga, did I say no?"
What the fuck wrong with you, man?
It's like, hold up, put this shit, what you talking about? Like,
Hey, you fuck around and probably get slept on the job. That shit be crazy, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I hate that shit in the ball, nigga.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Them motherfuckers do be like on you, nigga. Like, no cap.
You see that crazy ass mall fight in the it's you know, they don't call it the Fox Hills no more, but
What the fuck
they call it the West Chesterfield, some shit like that.
They
the
changed the
Westfield.
name of that mall?
Yeah, I don't know, but they I think the Westfield, I think.
Yeah, Westfield or some
Yeah,
shit like
that's
that.
what I'm saying, Westfield.
Yeah, some shit.
Niggas is up in there straight. Because the niggas started fighting up inside the store. They locked the door. The store people. The door people, they locked the store. So niggas just in there fighting in the store.
Oh, wow.
And the nigga came and just
locked
broke
the
the glass door, broke the glass shit, just said,
Damn.
yeah, crashed. Oh man, that shit was crazy.
That's cool. Yeah, that shit crazy right there, man.
I remember they had the mill, they had a fight like that similar on the mills, right? Niggas was like, I don't know if niggas ran into their ops. It had to be some op shit. But niggas was fighting in the middle of the mills and shit over by the food court. Had a whole melee for and that shit hit the news. I was like, why are these niggas hitting it? Like, they ain't got shit else to talk about, huh? Cause these niggas hit the mills, bro, on a melee fight. Like, come on, bro. You know security could have broke that up. They got a fucking police station right there in the mills, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. They let that shit ride, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no police station in the Westfield, alias the Fox Hills. You know what I'm saying? But right there in the mills, bro, they let that shit ride, bro.
Yeah.
and then put it on the news. I was like, bruh, y'all niggas are disgusting. You niggas want to try to capitalize off some bullshit.
That's how it be. That's how it be.
Media.
Yep.
Media.
But shit, man, you know, I want to talk about today too, man. I keep coming in with the motherfucking topics and shit, I know. But expectations, man. Like expectations, you know, not only for men, but like women too. You feel me? Like your expectations of like what you feel like a man, like your standard of like a man. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? You know yourself. You know if you at your focal point of where you can say like, yeah, I can stand on my own too, or you know I need some more work. I feel like this is the area, and then like you know what I mean the expectations you feel like you gonna set for like your significant other being our you know what I mean our female that you just keep in your circle. You feel what I'm saying?
What was your question? Paraphrase that. And
God damn, nigga.
One question.
I understand. Like basically, like, are you saying like what standard do you hold yourself to as a man?
Yeah, for your expectations.
And what standard are you holding a woman that you're just engaging with?
Engaging with, you know what I mean? Keeping it around your circle. You know, it don't even have to be you. It's just motherfuckers that your expectations of how you feel like being at the age you are now. Mm-hmm. Of who you.
For sure, off the rip, level-headed. For sure, off the rip, you know what I mean? You can look at it from multiple lenses type of shit. Mm-hmm. So you don't make irrational decisions that will haunt you later. You can't afford to do that at this age. It's a wrap for you, buddy. If you strike out the wrong way.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's number one. And then, that's like really the main thing because I feel like off of that, it have pride in yourself. I think you gotta have pride in yourself and learn to love that person in the mirror, because those two things could open up all that other shit. It really does. If you have pride in yourself, and you like try to go forward and shit, like don't be lackadaisical and thinking that we have time. You know.
Okay, so you said your first one was what?
Level-headed.
Level-headed and pride.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
not toxic pride though. You gotta understand, not no toxic ass pride to where it's like,
no machismo.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Every man knows what toxic pride is. Come on now, niggas know.
They call it toxic masculinity. Yeah.
You know, it's the where it could cost people their lives or their job or whatever.
Okay.
Because you're gonna be. So that's where level-head comes in.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, you got two.
Yeah. Now I got more, but shit, we could go on all day about this. What y'all got?
But for sure, accountability. You know, you have to hold yourself accountable for the things that you do and don't do, because everything that we do as a man is going to have a consequence, whether it be negative or positive. But it's just holding yourself accountable when you do fuck up. You know, when you do, drop the bag or drop the ball. You know, hey, you know what? I did that. I gotta own that. I gotta take self ownership and move forward, and learn from that mistake and don't make it again. You know, definitely. You know, like you said, when you look at the man in the mirror, it has to be one of those things where it's like, damn, like, am I proud? Am I proud of what I see? Am I proud of what I just done? You know, do I take ownership of the things that I do or don't do? You know, that's a big part of being a man to me.
Yeah.
You know, and intestinal fortitude. You know, doing the right thing when nobody's looking. That's a big part of being a man to me. Because if you're not, it's like, okay, I can go down the street, do some fuck shit, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I got away with it, blah blah blah. Guess what? I'm on. No, it's a matter, like Nipsey Hussle said. It's a matter of when that same energy that you did gonna come back to you. You know, when that energy and that's why, like, I watch the things that I do because there's certain things that I do. It's like I ask myself because now we're fathers, so I can say this. Um, if I don't want Kyrie's doing it, am I going to do it? Because if I can look at myself and be like, yeah, like I don't mind if my son did this. I don't mind if my son did that. Even though I know it's wrong, how does that make me look, and what kind of example am I setting for him? You know. So going back to being a man, it's like I have to be a better man so I can teach him how to be a better man. Or be a better man than I am. You know, because I don't want my son growing up fucked up out here. I don't want him to be any less than an outstanding individual. When people look at him and they speak to him and they talk to him, that I want them to be like, damn, you know what? Your parents raised you right. You know, that's just a couple things. I'll go ahead and let you get something.
I definitely feel the accountability, man. I feel the level headedness. Um, I like, well, me or even somebody that I have in my circle. I feel like you gotta be like open minded, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't be closed minded, especially in the world today. And being closed minded will set you away from certain blessings that may come your way.
Yeah, you block your blessings for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So being open minded is an expectation not only of myself, but I feel like of people that I want to have around me. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be limited. I don't want us to be limited. I want us to be able to move forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely it's open minded. It's driven. You always want somebody that want to be driven around you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You should be driven. You should be able to set a goal and be like, man, what's the next one? You know what I mean? Bask in the moment, enjoy the moment, but always be driven enough to be like, man, we can build even more. We can do even more.
Yeah.
We vacation here, let's go vacation there. We driven. We driven to be moving. We're not driven. We not stand still.
Stagnant.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We don't want to be just here. I'm trying to be everywhere. But that's where it comes to that being open minded too. Because if you're not open minded, you can't really be so driven.
Man, that's true.
You know.
It's funny that you said that. I remember one time I was on a trolley in San Diego, and I'm talking to this young brother, and he said to me, like, mind you, we're around the same age at the time that I was there, and you know what he told me? He told me something that like shocked me to the core. He said, you know what? I've never left San Diego, and I'm gonna die here in San Diego. I was like, what do you mean? Like you never left? Like you've always lived here? Like you ain't never been in Vegas or nowhere? He's like, no, bro. I've never been anywhere outside of San Diego County. Like, and it kind of was like, damn, at least a nigga go, out here. At least a nigga go to Vegas. We go to LA. Niggas might slide to Arizona or the Bay or something like that.
Yeah.
But when he said I've never left San Diego, I was just like, damn, bro. Like so your world is about this big.
Exactly.
And at the time, like I really couldn't grasp the concept because being from San Bernardino, like I didn't leave like I went to Vegas one time when I was a kid, and that's as far as I've ever been. But then when I was 18, my godfather was a trucker, or is a trucker. He's still alive. I can't say was, but he's like he's older than pixie dust. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But he took me across the country because he wanted me to see that the world is a lot bigger than just where you at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But most of us will never know that because they put caps on us, and not only do they put caps on us, when I say they, I mean the not necessarily
it's just the system, bro.
The system, yeah.
That's all it
in
is.
general. Yeah. They say, oh yeah, you're on probation. Damn, you can't leave the city. Oh, you can't leave the country if you're a felon. You know, so in most people's eyes, you know, this continent is all they'll ever see. They've never seen anything abroad, so their mind isn't expanded. Meanwhile, you know, a person like myself, I lived in Japan for 2 years. I've been to Thailand, Taiwan, you know, Mexico, if you want to count that. You know, so I've been places, you know, along with being to some states. I haven't been to every state, but I've been to some state. I want to get to the point where I'm, you know, I ain't seen the whole USA.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm damn near seen a lot of the USA, but
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
outside of the country, I like to hit more of though.
That's the
but
point.
like being, you know, and that was another reason why I went to the military because I felt like if I stayed here in San Bernardino, I was gonna die.
No, yeah, exactly.
I felt like I'm like, man, I'm watching the homies get locked up. One of the homies just got out of prison recently after doing 22 years.
Damn.
This nigga's been locked up since 2001, bro. Since a year after we graduated from high school, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For staying solid to the code, not snitching on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Staying down, and and
And that costed them.
it did. It did cost him, but it's like, nigga, if you tell, that might be the last tattle that you'll ever tell. You feel me? You know, you definitely ain't gonna live, and especially if niggas know that that's on your record jacket, nigga. When you go in to peep the nigga, it's Shank Central, bro, and you ain't got no phone books. You know what I mean? So, you know, but back to what I was initially saying, like yeah, it like things like that are important that you get outside of your demographic because like this, like I heard a line in a song one time that said this world is as big as you make it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's real.
It's crazy because trip on this. First, like white person I ever met,
Yeah.
like was on like we in the same classroom type shit. Is when we moved out here. When I was in LA, bro, I was just around black people. Only white people I seen was like teachers, nurses, and like police and
I
shit.
had some Mexicans in my class. When I was in school in LA, it was a lot of black and Mexican.
Yeah.
I didn't have. I went to school like on the west side.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. I was at Adams Mesa. I went to 99.
I went to Century Park.
I went to 96.
Oh,
I went to
man,
Manhattan.
LA babies.
Well, shit, all through elementary and shit. Yeah, I mean, I went to like 5, 6 elementaries, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little badass kid, man. I used to be getting in fights and shit.
All that shit.
I used to be with all the shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I came out here, you know what I mean? I had to get more level headed and shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, though, like, my thing about, like, I probably got one other thing, expectation wise, is dedication. That's with anybody I mess with. That's on that's on relationship level, friend level, acquaintance level. You feel me? I want it to be, because if you dedicated in whatever you doing, I know that your mindset, you feel me?
Yeah. Hey, I told myself I'm dedicated like a motherfucker
Exactly.
on my shit.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
If you gonna be able, if you willing to put the extra hours in for whatever you're doing, I respect that. I see that motivation, that hustle in you, and that's what expectations I see in myself. So I want to see that it's somebody that I'm fucking with, because that's only gonna elevate me. Cause that's gonna, you know what I mean. I see you doing your thing. Oh yeah, nigga, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'm gonna ask you, hey bro, how your shit going? Boom, you gonna ask me how my shit going? And if you going through a rut, I'm gonna fuck around. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna try to level you up.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, damn, bro, that sucks. Well, you know, my shit going like this. Nah, bro, what you need help with? Let me, because I know you that nigga. You already dedicated to your shit. You already showed me that you about that shit. So I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, nah, you know what I mean? I'm a parade on your fucking cloud party.
Right. It's funny that you mentioned that, because like in a lot of cases, like I've been through shit like that where people try to like shit on me because they may be doing this, that, and the third. And it's like, bro, like, you know, only if you knew. I've been places that that you can't even blink and think about in your wildest dreams. Like I've seen churches and monasteries that were made of pure gold and rubies and diamonds and emeralds. Yes, like this is real shit. And I only wish that I had like a fucking iPhone back then and like take a picture of this shit. But you know, I've been places where the culture is like people are more docile, people are more hospitable. You know, like you hear about Southern hospitality. Southern hospitality ain't got shit on hospitality out in Japan and out in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? When them motherfuckers like, first off, they'll roll the red carpets, the blue carpets, wherever color your favorite, they'll roll it out for you. You can stay this Taj Mahal like motel, this like fucking 5-star plus guaranteed, like off the dribble. Like we talking about what's that place Coming to America? The motherfucker pulled up to the and they had his flag. That hotel, the Wall Star Historia, the Waldorf Historia. You know,
Yeah,
I've actually stayed in places like that.
And was that shit on Home Alone too? That hotel.
The Waldorf Astoria.
That was
No, that was Trump Towers.
Oh, okay.
That was Trump Towers. But yeah, like I've actually stayed in places like that, and it's like when somebody tries to shit on me and say, oh well, I'm done, but if you only knew, like in real timing, like you think that you're the man when you walk through. I've really been the man when I walk through. There's a difference. We're not the same. You know. So yeah, man. People need, us here in the IE. I ain't gonna say people, but us here in the IE, man. I definitely want us to like uplift each other and stop trying to tear the next man down, no matter where you're from, because there's a whole bunch of division all over the world. The last thing we need to be is divided amongst ourselves.
Oh, definitely, bro.
There's no growth in division.
Because people don't understand how big the pie is.
Yeah, because everybody's like, oh,
it's a big ass pie.
I gotta eat. It's me and mine. Blah 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 blah. You know what? I gotta eat, but guess what? If I bring enough food for all of us, guess what? We all can be fucking fat and happy one day. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just me being fat and happy by myself. Jadakiss said one of the best lines I've ever heard in hip hop. He said, "I'd rather be rich. I'd rather be broke together than rich alone." Think about that. Like I got my niggas. We all here. Guess what? At the end of the day, we all we got. I have a tattoo on my arm that says that we all we got, because we all we ever had. You know. We ain't had shit else but this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why not bring each other up instead of tear each other down? You know, so that's just my little take. Sorry, I ain't fucking run my mouth, but that's
good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So you got anything else on your mind? You got anything else on your mind?
Nah, man. I feel like we covered some good shit today, man.
I mean, outside of bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. But I'm joking when I say that to all the ladies out there. Like it's all love.
But yeah, man.
You got anything, young guys?
Man. Second quarter of the season. Basically. This year. Kick it in the high gear.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a lot of big things coming, y'all. Y'all keep a look out, man. We got a lot of big things.
That's what I'm like, you know what I mean? It's time to like now nigga feel like nigga got his footing. Now consistent enough to where nigga can take it up a notch and not fall down and fall back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's important too. People gotta understand the load, how much load they could take and not be, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's the difference between toxic pride, right?
Yeah.
Saying that, I could do it.
Yeah.
I could do it, but be struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like what you alluded to earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know, I really do fuck with the platform because the people get to see us, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, because they seen it from the raw start, the
Yeah,
raw,
you know what I mean?
super raw,
You know
fucked
what I mean?
up audio.
From the beginning, from the first episode to what's gonna be in the future. You know what I mean? It's like all the things that we got cooking up and what we want to do and what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You know what
We
I mean?
ain't
You
even
gotta-
put that out there.
You gotta
'cause-
talk that shit into existence.
Yeah.
For shit to manifest. You feel me? The things that we want to do is going to unfold. And you know when you feel that shit, it's different when you're doing it. You know what I mean? When you feel it, it's different than doing it. And people out there who do that shit, they understand what that saying is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I understand that completely, man. Because you know, like, not to be too much to myself, but you know, when I was a kid, I was in ROTC when I was going to Rialto High School, and that actually had me interested in the military in general because I love the camaraderie, I love the you know, just how we were, like, even still to this day, like, I call some of my old ROTC buddies up, and so that got me interested in being, you know, in the military, but then it went from that to me seeing this Marine that walked in the door when I was going to high school, and he's, you know, he's a recruiter, of course he's trying to sell, whatever, but like he, to me, I was like, damn, you know what, I'm gonna wear that suit one day. You know, I'm gonna be in that suit one day because that's a fucking pimp suit. I like that shit. That shit's smooth. Didn't match, but you know how that you know how the uniform looks, right? So then it went from that to us moving to San Bernardino, and then the school, you know, Cajon at the time, it didn't have a ROTC program. And I remember I begged my dad to be in ROTC to let me go to Purdue, blah blah blah. Dad was like, nah. You know, he told me no at everything, so you know, I'm you know, used to that shit. So then it went from that to me fast forwarding, graduating from high school, and then one day, you know, I'm high as I can be. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here. I didn't smoke like 9 blunts in a row. So at this point, I'm just floating through the Inland Center. You know what I'm saying? Like Pepe Le Pew on a cloud. So then I see another Marine. He's wearing the same pimp uniform, right? And I was like, bro, I gotta ask him because like that motherfucking uniform, I'm gonna be in that uniform one day, right? And so then I floated toward him because, you know, like I said. So I went to him and I asked him, I was like, hey, bro, you know, what's it like to be a Marine? He gave me the real, like, oh yeah, it's X amount of bullshit, it's this and the third. You're gonna get to travel the world and this and the third, right? I was like, you know what? I want to wear that uniform, bro. Yeah. And then it went from that to fast forward, and I had to take the ads out a number of times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when I passed it, I was like, bro, this is my opportunity to get out of San Bernardino, and this is my opportunity to go places and see things and do things. And that's exactly what I did. And guess what? I got to wear that uniform. Yeah. I wore that uniform for 8 years straight, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Proudly, even to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best things I've ever done. And so for me to speak it into existence, for me to believe that it happened, and then to go from believing it to actually my dreams being tangible, it's a different feeling. That shit hit different, bro. You know what I'm saying? So on the scale of this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, you know, because I can see the vision, I can see it growing from where we're at to sprouting into a tall California palm tree or a big redwood. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This shit like is growing, and anything that you water will grow. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you give it the right nutrients, and that's what we on right now. So, you know. Shout out to just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion.